welcome to today's live stream where we'll be working once again on our underground city. We're going to be building all sorts of super awesome little houses for our dwarven friends who live underground. So we're going to work on some smaller scale houses that are a little smaller than the full size ones that we built below. This will create a cool little force perspective feel, and I'm very excited to get started. So let's get started. And as you can see over there, we've got the Scarland house and all sorts of cool things from above here. There's Mount Scar and all the cool little terraforming pieces. And yeah, it's always fun to come up here, take a little look around, and let's do it. So working our way down here and getting ready to start. Come on, there we go. Awesome. So, like, I don't know if you guys ever noticed, did you see that I put little caution tape around the bridge down here? You know, it's a construction zone. You don't want any, just civilians just walking into a construction zone now, do you? No way. So we got the Scarland roller coaster build construction zone. And to think, we're just about to take that down because the roller coaster is coming to a completion very soon. So we're about to take that sign down and officially kind of wrap up this project within like a week or two, which is super exciting. Will I do the world tour soon? You're in luck. We actually did the world tour about a week or two ago. It's a two-part episode where we did it with Shaders mod, and you can see all the cool little things. You can even ride the roller coaster, at least partially in the tour. So yeah, you can actually see all of Scarland with Shaders mod on the YouTube channel. Just search Scarland tour and then kind of narrow it down to the more recent tour that just took place. For the tour, we'll do a tour of the ride, of course, with cool sound effects and all that good stuff. But we have actually did a full tour already. Okay, let's get our supplies together today. So what are we going to need for our little houses? So like we talked about before, we're going to need a little bit of stone, to kind of shore up the walls and all that good stuff. So we'll just get a couple little standard pieces here and there. Looking good, looking good. Let me move the chat just a little bit over so I can read Twitter. So if you guys have any questions, you can always shoot it to me on Twitter. You can go hashtag Q&A Scar, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. Well, we are streaming. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some little bits of wood and stuff like that. And let's see if we have some more supplies than just what we have. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Let me grab a little bit of oak. That'll look nice. And are we completely out of oak? Oh, we are. We might have to make another trip upwards. Oh, wait, we got a little bit down here. That's good. Because we like to keep the walkways in oak. So we'll keep that. So that's my walkway material. And these will be my general house materials and all that good stuff. How did I build Mount Scar? I built Mount Scar by hand. I'll take a look. Do you guys want to see the interior of Mount Scar? It's completely hollow because once I kind of build it up and then I go underneath and kind of hollow out the excess dirt. So yeah, we'll take a look at Mount Scar at the end of the stream or kind of in the, let's do it in the middle of the stream. We'll do it as kind of like a little middle of the stream break, if you will. I think that'd be pretty cool. So just grabbing a couple little things. Here we go, looking good. Just grabbing some things, putting together our supplies for today. And I would love a little andesite, but I don't see any. Is that andesite? No, that's gravel, Scar. That's gravel. Wouldn't mind getting some andesite actually built up here. It's kind of makes me sad. Where's my andesite friends? There we go. Grab out some of these guys. Looking good. Grab out this. And we're just going to need some half slabs. Hello, half slabs. Welcome to my inventory. Here we go. Grab that. Perfect, wonderful. And let's see. Let's just make a couple extra half slabs, and then we'll turn those into the pillars. There we go. Let's make just a couple more pillars. There we go. Awesome. I feel like that's pretty good. I think we've got a good assortment of things all ready to go. All right. Let's see here. How much resources do I use in a Minecraft video? A lot of resources, a lot of resource gathering, a lot of stuff goes on to make these Minecraft videos or streams. But it's always fun and super awesome. So I think it's worth all the extra effort. There we go. And what do you think, guys? I think another little house right in that little corner up there would be amazing. So let's get to it. If you guys want to come up with some fun like stories for these houses, like who lives in that house? I don't know. I saw one day Eric the Enderman was standing out front of it. Maybe he lives in there. But yeah, if you guys want to name the houses or come up with hilarious stories or who lives in these, go right ahead. I would love to see. I would love to hear your stories. There we go. It's always good to add a little extra, a little extra story here and there when you can. There we go. So I'm just kind of building up the edges here just to give myself a little bit more of a platform to work off of for our little house. And I don't really have anything planned. Totally improv fun. So you guys can kind of help me design because I've got no ideas, and we're just going to roll off the seat of our Scar pants on this one. There we go. Put some torches here. For some reason, when I have like 200 watts of light shining at me by both ends, like it darkens the monitor. So I always put down torches thinking it's going to light the game up, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Not one bit. What time does it start? It starts right now. Eric, so many inside jokes. Yeah, good old Eric. Eric's our friend. If you're unfamiliar, Eric is our good friend, the Enderman. He usually comes by when we're working. Sometimes he helps us. Sometimes he gets upset with us. It's just kind of a give and take relationship. There we go. Oh, the Star Wars counter. Always important to put that up. We're now 39 days, 8 hours, and 57 minutes, and you guessed it, 55 seconds till the Star Wars release. Very exciting. Codster! Welcome, Codster. Welcome. It's great to have you. And F1, I think I welcomed you. I think you snuck in right when I started. So welcome, F1. It's great to have you also. There we go. Okay, so we gotta actually start this. I'm pretty sure that's what you guys want to see. Let me build this thing. So I'm looking at my materials, and I'm trying to kind of envision this house. So this house, we like to try to build it within the space, kind of just generally kind of build it into the space. So what I'm going to start with is just make a quick little rail going across here, and this will be kind of the walkway, okay? So then I'll just have like a super small little walkway going across here like so. All right, there we go. Looking good, looking good. And this is a good way to kind of get started with it a little bit. Helps kind of lay down the foundation. There we go. And then I'm gonna start to build a house right here. Now this is gonna be a smaller house, quite a bit smaller, because we don't want it to be bigger than any of these houses. You know, this one over there, because it would look odd to have a giant house up here and then a smaller house down here. It just wouldn't work, respectively. Is there a download for the world? Very soon, my friends. Oh, Claire, they put the Pit Boys in the chat. Now you got me thinking about Fallout. You got me thinking about Fallout. That's just... How am I supposed to get any work done now that now I'm thinking about Fallout? I'm thinking of Fallout now. Very excited. Very excited. Are you guys excited for Fallout? Is the hype real with you for Fallout? Because the hype is definitely real for me with Fallout. Now, like we talked about before, now I've never played Fallout, but I've watched a ton of videos and have always wanted to get into the series. So I kind of feel like I generally kind of understand the story and things of that nature because I've watched so many playthroughs of all the different Fallouts and I've read all the different lores and all that good stuff. So it's kind of weird. Never played it, but I love the series because I've watched so many videos and there's just so much to the kind of the universe that they've created around Fallout, which is really cool. There we go. Looking good. And we have a great question coming from Twitter. All right, so what do we got here? Scar. What is the next build for Scarland? The next build for Scarland is going to be, of course, Scar City. And I just built that there and I just took it down because I actually wasn't paying attention. I was talking to Fallout action, wasn't paying attention, and that makes our first Scar mistake. There we go. So just trying to get a basic shape of this little house that I want back here. So I'm going to cut this section out there. Looking good. The hype is real. The hype is very real for Fallout. It's very true. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Got those pieces out of there. Awesome. So I'm trying to think of a good name for my Fallout character. Now I kind of feel like we need a combination of Scar and Jelly. The Scar Gel, maybe. I don't know. We need to come up with a good name. Wait, you're not correct. Hey, get out of here. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you what the next project of Scarland was going to be. It's going to be Scar City, but there also might be some smaller projects before we start Scar City. Just some like Scarland transportation system builds. So we'll probably work a little bit on those before we start on Scar City. But Scar City is the next major build. Like we were saying, for Fallout, I think like Jelly, Scar Jelly maybe. I don't know. We got to come up with a cool name. How many hours do I spend on making YouTube videos a week? I don't know. It's pretty much just something you do all day. It's just something that never ends. So There might be some time when you do this or that, but it's not like it's something you're always doing. YouTube is you know you're a one-man band. You do absolutely everything as like a YouTuber. You pretty much run a small business, if you will. You pretty much are always doing something. It's hard to kind of put a thing on because you pretty much just work on stuff from the minute you wake up to the minute you go to bed. All right, there we go. Looking good, but you love it, and it's always great fun. And I'm super fortunate to be able to have an opportunity to do cool stuff like this. So, I'm not complaining that it takes a long time. I'm just saying it just takes a long time. Lots of hours, not really an exact, time to put on it. There we go, looking good. Okay, well, we might need to tone down the Team Jellies just a little bit, my friend. Just tone down the Team Jellies a little bit. All right? So we want to have a one Team Jelly per chat line, all right? How about we do that? I saw the most horrifying movie trailer today. I would like to never see it again. It's for something called, I just bit my lip. What's it called? Like, something's, oh no. I'm like, hey guys, did you see that spooky trailer? Oh, I forgot the name of it, sorry. It's something for Christmas. It's like if Santa Claus didn't come or whatever, his like, I don't know, his arch enemy or his like weird brother or something would come. What's it called? It's horrifying. It looks absolutely horrifying. There we go. Somebody's gonna let me know in the chat. What is it? Krampus, thank you. What is that? That is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I want nothing to do with this thing called Krampus. I don't know what kind of sick, twisted person makes such a horrible thing. Oh, it's kind of scary. Don't look it up if you don't want to. Don't look it up. There we go, looking good so far. Just adding some little bit of accent colors back here. Looking good. Let's jump in here with a little bit of stone brick. There we go, boom or bam, like so. Jump on over here, grab myself a little windowsill, looking good. See how I'm kind of going back and forth on that a little bit. See, I tried to bring down the stone there. Now I'm trying to figure out if I want to build a roof. I keep building up the stone and taking it down. That's why you use the slip touch, Scar. And let's put our lights back down. There we go. Oh, that's a great point. Fallout 4, inside the game, they've imported like 10,000 names, so the actual characters are like, hey Bob, or hey Sam, or something like that. The characters actually use your name instead of, you may in most games type in your name, but they never really use it. Maybe they use it in some text form, but the actual game, the voice actors have actually recorded dialogue using names. So we got to find something that's within that dialogue that's still unique. We just don't want to be like, real life names, because that's boring. We want to be something cool. So we got to come up with a cool name that's kind of within their voice chats that they've created. Fallout hype. Yes, lots of Fallout hype. Okay, let's work on that roof line. So what have we got? We've pretty much used stone for almost all of our roofs. I think I'll probably stick with that. So let's work on that. Let's head up here. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's actually carve out this just a little bit more. We'll give ourselves a little bit more height. We do have to be mindful that there is water above us, so we don't want to have any water come crashing down on us, because that's never fun. So we will make sure that does not happen. Yo, yes, F1S on Twitter. Will there be a Scarland Fire Department? Oh yes, that's actually the first build I have planned for the Scar City. It's gonna be an awesome firehouse. Really old-fashioned feel to it. I think it'll be cool. Can I do a Let's Play of Minecraft on the Xbox? I don't have an Xbox, so unfortunately that's not a possibility. There we go. So just kind of carving out the walls here, planning out my roof line, getting the roof all set up and ready to go. Now I'm really loving these streams where we just build these random little tiny houses. It really makes me just want to do some streams where we just build random houses. Is that something you guys would like to see? Maybe we, maybe go into Scar World and we just have like a neighborhood. We just build lots of little tiny houses. That might be kind of fun. Yeah, we did. We hit 11,000 followers on Twitch yesterday, which was super cool. Which was super duper cool. 11,000 followers, and we are 9 subscribers away from a whole new set of chat emotes, which that's always exciting. There we go. And let's see, let me clear out this little section right here. There we go. Clear all that out of there. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. And we'll start building these up. So we're just gonna, well, we were going to till it fell. Oh, Scar. There we go. How long am I going to be on Twitch today? Probably we're usually on for about 2 hours. And we've only been on for about 20. And most of that was just pre-stream hypes. So we actually have a little bit longer than that. There we go, looking good. And how are we doing here? This doesn't look even at all. It looks like there was a case of Scar fails here. Yes, there was. It's a good thing we caught that. There we go. Awesome. So I need to decide. And I need your help with this. Where do I play Fallout? Do I play Fallout on White Lightning, or do I play it on my PS4? These are the questions, my friends. These are the questions. The reasons why I haven't played many of these style games on my PC yet is because of the whole debacle that was Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight was not playable on the PC. If I were to have purchased that game on the PC and wanted to stream, wouldn't have happened because it was unplayable on the PC. So as much as I want to play it on the PC, I keep going back to my PS4 because when I need to stream something like the day of a release, unfortunately the PS4 is the only solid platform. See, I don't know. It's tough because I would prefer to play it on the PC because of course, the mods and all that good stuff that will come with it later on. But it's almost to the point like I might just have to buy it again, maybe when it's on like a summer sale or something again, when it's on the on Steam or something. But you know, do the original kind of playthrough on the PS4. I don't know. These are just some things I'm kind of going back and forth on. It looks like in the chat there's some PS4 hype. So yeah, I actually don't see a single PC. So I don't know. I want to play it on White Lightning because I just feel like it would be a better experience. But unfortunately, it never seems to be lately because the PC versions of games have been just so not great. There we go. Oh, parkour fails. I told you, I'm running on like 2 hours sleep. Can't be parkouring. Can't be parkouring. All right, let's go and get ourselves some insight. Hey, Ivan, what's up? What is up, everybody? Say hi to Ivan. Scarfield number 3, this is correct. What are we building? We're building an underground city, and we're currently working on some small little houses that will be for the dwarves. So all little dwarf miners in there mining away. Got to have somewhere to live, of course. So that's what we're working on, their little houses. At the moment, we're getting some andesite because we need some andesite pillars. I'm looking for some andesite. I'm not seeing any andesite. Are we gonna have to go to my andesite excavation site, which will take us forever to get out there? Oh, we got 1 stack. Oh, okay, we got 2 stacks. Oh, good. We're gonna have to go out there. So what I had to do was go out to the tree farm and then travel another 15 minutes, it felt like. And that's where I've been mining out, you know, andesite, cookies and cream, granite, all that good stuff. Hey, can I show Jellie? Yes, we usually show Jellie about halfway through the stream. We take a quick break. You guys go get some snacks. I go get Jellie and rest for a minute. And yeah, so yeah, a little while later, we'll do that. Make a zoo in Scar City. I guess we could have the Bob exhibit. Oh, speaking of Bob, hello, Bob. Bob, everybody can see you. Don't pretend, don't even think about pretend. Yeah, don't even pretend that we didn't see you there. I knew you were trying to sneak up on me. Go away in shame. There you go. Get out of here. Crazy. Oh. I see you got that look on your eye. Look at you. Look at you. From above, you got scarred all over. We'll see Mount Scar. Definitely. Don't worry, I'll show you guys Mount Scar. Don't be worrying about it. I gotcha. Clear away all that beautiful scaffolding. There we go. So every time I go into the city, I just realized when you take this exit into the city, to your right side, there's this thing called like Scaffold City. It's all glorious scaffolding. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah. It's just an entire business dedicated to the wonders of scaffolding. It's amazing. I would love to go there. There we go. Grab that, and I'm just gonna throw Bob out. Sorry, Bob. It's not personal, or is it? There we go. Awesome. And then we'll jump over here, grab that, and then go boom, da bam, da boom, bam, bam. There we go. Looking good. So yeah, it looks like the PS4 might be the choice. Might be the choice for Fallout, and then maybe a little. You know, what'd be great is if Bethesda would have allowed reviewers to post reviews before the release. That would be amazing. That would at least allow us to kind of get an idea to see what's going on. Because I'm really excited for this game and I really want to play it. And if it's buggy, I can't stream it at all. Like, this is not a thing. So it's got to be pretty tip-top shape to be able to be streamed. Silver Fox, thank you so much for hosting the stream. I appreciate that. And I think I saw F1 hosted a little earlier. Forgot to say thank you. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Let me sneak back here. There we go. Awesome. So just adding a little bit of accent color up there. Boom and bam. And then right here, let's sneak up here with a little bit of dark chocolate. Let's cut the milk chocolate out. Stick in a bit of dark. Beautiful. That's how we roll. Monica the Witch. Yes, sir. Yes, we haven't seen any of that lately. Any of this, the scary Monica the Witch. There we go. Awesome. And then we'll sneak over here, jump on up here, put that like a.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
The Ways, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. And welcome aboard the Scar train here. And of course, enjoy your chat badge and of course your Jellie emoticons. And can we get a big sub hype in the chat? Thank you so much for the support. It's very much appreciated. And we're now 8 subscribers away from 2 new emoticons, which is exciting because I have no clue what I'm going to do for those 2, but I've got some ideas. Don't have anything permanent yet. But 2 new chat emotes would be amazing. Maybe, I'm just going to throw this out there. What if we put Bob Ross's hairdo on the Scar emote? Just a thought. Just going to put that out there. See what you guys feel like. See what you're thinking. Might be amazing. Might be just too amazing. We might not even be able to do it. But anyway, just a thought. Very cool. Awesome. And like I said, thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciate. A roller coaster emote. Maybe we could do something like. See, the thing is, it's so small. The emote, you know, it's really small. So you got to think in like perspective. So let's see. Could we do that? If we did a roller coaster car, okay. And maybe like if we could do like a little tiny like scar in the car, maybe that might be cool. It might be cool. I'm gonna have to open up Illustrator again, and I'm not good at Illustrator at all. I can work my way around like Premiere Pro and Photoshop, but when I have to get into Illustrator, it's scary business, my friends. It's scary business. There we go. Looking good. I just really need to learn it. Really do. Awesome. Like we talked about before. One of the great things about YouTube, Twitch, things like this, I've learned it so much about, you know, video editing and different programs like that. It's one of the greatest things about it is there's so much I've learned. Oh, Ivan, it's Jellie, Jellie. I'm feeling like a pillar. Do you guys feel like a pillar would look good here? Some kind of pillar would look good there. Yeah, something there. Something there I think would look good. I think that would balance everything out just a little bit better. Oh, a Scar mistake emote. Yes, because that would be cool. Yeah, I always wanted to kind of like write out something. So if you wrote out, Scar fail, but you got to like condense it in that little box, which is always the tricky part. Will I be playing Black Ops 3? Unfortunately, I didn't get to play on the release day, which I planned on streaming that day because I had to spend most of the day at the hospital, which is unfortunate in the case. Been having to spend a lot of time with the doctors lately, so I do want to stream it. I might stream it tonight, as long as if I would have got more sleep last night, that would be a definite. But
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
oh my gosh, thank you so much for subscribing. And mispronouncing names is just a thing that we do around here. It's just a part of one of the services that I provide. And I'm going to try I'm so sorry I goofed up your name. I'm very much apologize. Severely dyslexic. Anyway, thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. And welcome to the Scar train here. And of course, enjoy your chat badge, your Jellie emoticons. You can spam as many as you want. And you can spam a few extra because, of course, as always, I mispronounce people's names because it's a service that I provide. It's just become the charm of the stream, right? But thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. What is that? 7 away? 7 away. Awesome. Yeah, so Twitch has like a thing like subscriber counts, and when you reach a certain one, they usually give you an additional set of emotes. So that'd be pretty cool to get a new set. There we go. Looking good, my friends. How are we doing so far? I think it's kind of cool. I like how this one's really kind of built into the wall, and I think it's got a really kind of nice design to it. So let me just continue to kind of carve out the back here just a little bit, not a ton, just a little bit. There we go. Scar check Twitter. A sheep emote. I like that, Ivan. I like that. A Carl emote. I don't know if I'll stream Anno or not. Kind of have that kind of going a little bit more onto the YouTubes at the moment, but we might.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Haji Kiss 38, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. And can we get some sub hype? My gosh, you guys are amazing today. I'm reading the chat. The chat's just flying. Everybody, this is an awesome stream today. Thank you so much for the support. Very, very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. What are we, 6 away? Very, very cool. So yeah, enjoy your chat badge. Enjoy your Jellie emotes. You can spam as many as you want. And welcome aboard the Scar train here. And yeah, let's get some sub hype and a big thank you, of course. But yeah, thank you so much for all the support. It's very much appreciated. Awesome. All right, we got to get to work here, my friends. We got to get to work. How much far? I think we need to bring up, I'm going to cut this back one more layer, as you can see. Then I'm going to sneak back here with just a quick row of smooth stone bricks. See that? I'm just going to bring that across there like that. There we go, looking good. And then just open this up just a little bit more. And that'll create a nice little opening there. Awesome. Awesome, there we go. Just a little opening there and there. Awesome, wonderful. But yeah, and also I'm working on getting the stream set up for painting. So like I've always talked about, I'm gonna do this, and I never do. But Bob Ross, he really did inspire me this time. He really did. So I'm working on figuring out how I can set that up. Trying to figure out how I can set that up. Like I was talking about before, I think I'll remove my old Apple computer, and if I remove that or move it somewhere else, it would free up some room on my desk for my easel. And then at least my easel would be next to my computers so that I could stream from here. Because if I set my painting stuff up in another room, it would be very difficult to stream. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So very excited. I think that'll be fun. Now, like I said, you guys gotta be patient because it's definitely not gonna be that great when I first start. When I first start painting, it's been a long time since I last painted, so there'll be a lot of bugs. There'll be a lot of cobwebs. We may even paint bugs and cobwebs, but yeah, just bear with me on that. Trying to figure out where I want to go from here. I kind of actually just like this place. I don't know. I was thinking I was going to add some other things, but I'm kind of happy with it. Let's take a look from a distance. I kind of like that a little bit. It's kind of got its charm a little bit to it. I like that. Let's work back here just a little bit. So certain areas you might see, because these are kind of like facades of houses, they're not real houses. They're just kind of showpieces. There's something like you would see at Disneyland or something. You know, you go through a ride and there's little houses. Like take Monsters Inc. for instance. You know, one of the scenes is you go through a little city. You're not, you know, you're just kind of seeing facades of the house, just an impression of the house. So that's why I like to go inside here and just at least give it some walls. See, if I just give it some walls, it at least gives it some impression that it's a real house. Star Wars hype. Oh, Star Wars hype. So excited for you. Awesome. All right, let's jump down here and then let's go and get ourselves some glass. So we need some glass and we need a door. So we need to grab that. You love the dwarf setting? Well, thank you. I'm super glad you like it. So hopefully it's giving you some inspiration for your own builds and things like that. There we go, looking good. And I like how we get 3 doors. It just makes my chest more disorganized. It'd be cool if there was an option where we'd be like, hey, 3 doors, that's a great option, but I just need 1 because this is just gonna clutter my inventory. There we go. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking this particular build. I really like building little cities like this. I definitely don't do them enough. We've only really built one other one, and that was the Skyrim village. So it's kind of fun. I like building these because you're able to get really creative with it. You know, you think more how somebody would live in a village. You think, you know, this is where they work, this is where they live, this is where they get resources, different things like that. It's kind of a fun way of doing it. There we go. And then I'm just gonna stick, I guess, let me just pull up another door up here. My inventory is so full. I can't get anything done. There we go. I don't like that too much. Let's just move the door forward 1 block. There we go. And then we'll cut out that excess. Inventory too full. Inventory too full. Inventory is so full. Let's see, what can we do here? This looks a little hokey dokey. Let's see what we can do about fixing this up a little bit. There we go, cut that in. That's why I wish we had options in Minecraft for a 2x2 door and a three tall door. Who wants a three block high door? I do. I think it would be amazing. It'd be really cool. This little gap that we see above the door, we won't see that from way down there, so that's cool. If this was like on ground level, I would fix that, but it's not, so we're good with it. I'm just seeing if like a window might look cool up here or not. Just playing around with things, just seeing what works and what doesn't. This part right up here is incredibly boring, so I'm just gonna see what I can do about fixing that up just a little bit. That's right, you guys want the three tall door. That's right, we all want it. We all want it. Come on, Dinnerbone. I know you're at Disneyland today. I know you're at Disneyland. You should be making us a 3 tall door, right? Dinnerbone's at Disneyland today. I saw him tweet that out. Wish I was at Disneyland today. Wish I was at Disneyland. Just opening this section up just a little bit more. There we go. Awesome. And just starting to fill in the stone pieces. Go, fill in that. There we go. And then we'll come back here and add a little more detail in just a minute. Just trying to get an idea how we're doing so far. I'm still not 100% of a fan of this. There we go. Maybe I will be more now that the pane's all the way across. I'm okay with that. I think that'll look good. I think that'll be fine. Let's jump down here and then add those blocks under there. There we go. Our little house is complete. I like it. I like our little house. Let's work on the stonework and then we'll start building our next house. There we go. So just kind of building up the stonework, making sure it's all even and looking good and all that good stuff. There we go. This part right here, if we have room, I think wouldn't mind just getting a little more detail right here. Let's see if this will work out. Let's put that up there. Let's cut that down like that. And we can kind of open this up just another block. No, let's leave this block here and that block there. We'll cut out this one and we'll call that good. There we go. I think that's good. Nice. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's good. Let's cut out some of these excess torches. So we will do permanent lighting, permanent show lighting. So these torches won't be here. They're just more of a temporary thing till we get a little bit farther along. Awesome. So how do you guys like the little house? The stream is so laggy, you say. Well, first thing you can do, always refresh the page. Sometimes just refreshing the, if you're on a desktop, of course, refreshing the page. If you're on a mobile device, closing the application, reopening it. Another thing you can do, of course, is hit the little toggle wheel. There's like a little guy, there's a little toggle wheel. You can hit that and then click source quality. So you can see there's source quality, there's high quality, medium quality, and they're like low and mobile. So you can choose one of those if you can downgrade your quality just a little bit for less lag. Just little things you can do there to hopefully improve the stream quality and your viewing. That's probably the greatest benefit on Twitch of being a partner, is to have that quality option, so that everybody, depending on their internet connection, can find the quality settings that best works for them. It's a shame that that setting isn't widespread on Twitch, unfortunately. Because when I first started on Twitch, man, we used to get a lot of comments because I liked the higher bit rate, and people were like, "No, Scar, no high bit rates." And I was like, "I like the high bit rates." But once we finally got partner, it was nice to finally be able to give everybody that option to set the stream quality to what they are able to do at the time. So see this little under section back here? Kinda don't like it. Kinda don't like it. Kinda gonna see what we can do about fixing that. And there we go. Simple as that, my friends. Simple as that, cleaned up and ready to rock. I like that, actually. There's not a ton I want to do. This little pillar, see how it's only 1 block wide? That's the only thing I'm trying to think of how I can improve that, at least at this point. There'll probably be some other things that I want to improve down the roads, but for now, this is just the last thing that's kind of on my nerves, and I want to fix it. So what if I just built up some of these rocks kind of like that? There we go. Just build that up just a little more. I think giving that just a little more thickness is going to make that look a little bit more natural. There we go. And if we can just scoot back 1 block like so. Very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And you know what, my friends? We haven't ridden the roller coaster today. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. I feel like we should. There we go. So there we go. So let me know, my friends, what do you think of our little house? I think it'll look really cool once we get back a little bit farther in distance. Let's see, I need 4 of these. A great little trick to add more depth to your builds. I need to sacrifice something. I'm gonna sacrifice that. Is to do this. Boom to bam. And you guessed it, bam. If I could reach. Come on. Come on. There we go. So you can add the little buttons to these. And look at that. You just went 3D. That's right. We just went 3D. So it's just a little thing you can do. Oh my gosh. We're breaking legs, falling, spraining ankles. But yeah, doing that just adds a lot of extra detail. So always think about that when you're building. See if like a pressure plate, a stone pressure plate, or a stone button can really kind of add a little detail to those stone pillars. Let me collect as much of my resources as possible. And there we go. Let's get some streams, some Scar roller coaster hype, and let's get going. So if it's nighttime, I'm going to definitely sleep because we don't ride the roller coaster at night. You love the house? Well, thank you. I'm super glad you liked it. Oh no, you orange soda on carpet. That doesn't sound good. Let's see the sun. Oh, perfect. The sun is just in the middle there. That's not good. No, that's not good. Scarfail number 5. Oh, we're racking them up. Now, Claire, you had like a good definition the other day of so there's Scar mistakes, Scar fails. There was a good definition between what each one was. I forgot what it was. Oh, I just walked into a wall reading the chat. There we go. Reading the chat and making it through all these gates. That's how we do. And there we go. Let's call in a car. Roller coaster hype. Yes, sirree. And here we go. We are off. Oh, no. There's a car on the track. Creeper must have activated it. Oh, it threw us off, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Awesome. Today is your dad's birthday? Well, tell your dad a big happy birthday from the Scars. Where can you suggest ideas for builds? Well, you can just suggest it here, or you can... Uh-oh. Oh, I knew Bob. Oh, Bob, you troll. You troll. You put that minecart there just enough. You gave us just a slight bump. Just enough to not get us over the hill. Oh, those creepers. They're always up to no good, my friends. They're always up to no good. They are always up to no good. Let's head back down to the maintenance area and put those minecars back, because I know the system is a little bit low on cars. Hello there, Hopper. Oh, our inventory's too full. Let me knock some nonsense out. Let me knock some nonsense out. Oh my gosh, the Scar fails. We're on at least 8 now as of this point. We're on at least 8 as of this point here, I think. Okay, so we got that one. I think there's one more over here. There we go. Awesome. And now it's raining. Did I break a mirror on the way up? Like, I'm not sure. Did we like cross in front of like a cat or something? Did we open an umbrella while we were walking up here or something? I'm trying to figure out why the bad luck. Why the bad luck? All right, there we go. Let's do this again. Here we go. Here we go, my friends. Calling it a minecar. Here we go. And away we go. Yeah, I think we did. I think a cat was in front of us, and or that, or maybe I walked under a ladder. I don't know. We could have done a lot of things. It's a rainy roller coaster ride, and snowy apparently. Oh, hey, one cool thing. I think I showed you guys this before, but if you remember where it's snowing, I've put string down along here so the snow doesn't, you know, start building up on the tracks anymore. So I think that looks better. There's still one more section I still need to do, but the rest of the roller coaster is clean once again. And I also have started to do it in the desert because it snows in the desert. Don't ask me. Don't ask me, and don't ask me why, because I don't know. Underwater, my friends. We're underwater in the roller coaster. Oh, skeleton, you missed, bro. Ooh, a sunken ship, my friends. Uh-oh, sea monster tentacles. Lost city of Atlantis. Under the archway and whoa! It's kind of cool, actually, like riding the roller coaster in the snow. It adds a little more intensity to it, if you will, just a little bit. Oh, there it is. So you can see it out there, my friends. See, there's actually snow on those sand dunes, which makes literally no sense, but it's Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Do I like medieval style houses in Minecraft? I do. I've never done enough of them. I've done very few of them actually, but I really do like medieval style houses. We actually built one when we were doing a charity stream like a year and a half ago. We were building it right when we hit our charity goal, which was really awesome. We were doing it for St. Jude, and we were building a really cool inspired version of medieval house, which is really cool. You guys remember that stream? If you do, let me know. That was a fun like stream because we hit that charity goal, which was really cool. Right when we finished building, it was super cool. Oh, we're almost up the hill, and then there's some of those trees that we built in our last episode, so looking super fancy. I should make a Scar Castle. You know, I think that might, you know what, maybe that's what our next creative series for Twitch should be. Maybe we should just build a castle. We've always wanted to build a castle, but we never really got around to it. It's raining so hard outside right now. The power goes out. I'm being washed away. So just to let you know. Will I ever do a week-long stream again? If we this year we are going to do the St. Jude play live charity once again. So yeah, we will do another week-long stream for St. Jude. We didn't do it this year because of my surgery and all that stuff that went on in the summer, unfortunately, which prevented me from getting it done. But this coming year, we're doing it big, my friends. We got a fun and exciting stream planned for you this June. I'm really excited for it. Wah! Oh, I love hitting those drops. Yeah, so yeah, when we do the stream that week, you know what I'm gonna probably do this year to do it right. We're gonna do it right, and we're just gonna take a week off of YouTube to do it instead of doing them both, which just like exhausted me to no end. So when we do it again, we will focus on Twitch. We'll focus on Twitch that entire week. YouTube will just have a little break that week, just a little break. So we're not kind of running ourselves ragged. So did we like the roller coaster ride, even though it was snowy? What got me into making YouTube videos? I like creating things, no matter what it is, especially when it comes to kind of video, photography, any of those types of things. Playing games and incorporating kind of recording, production type stuff, super fun. And it just looked like a lot of fun. I mean, I was looking at YouTube videos from gaming to everything. I was like, that looks like a lot of fun. I want to try that. And I was lucky to meet so many awesome scars. What is the song right now? Well, let me tell you, my friend. It is. I'm looking. Don't worry, we got this. Constellation. I love how they're so just like, you know, one of them was called Underground from earlier. So yeah, there's a lot of different kind of random. It's freezing. I agree, my friend. It is very cold where I live also. How long have I been doing the YouTubes? I've been doing it for almost 4 years. All right, let's head back down. Let's start working on our little house. Where do I live? Oh, hello. Hello, zombie. Have a button. I gave him a button. Gave him a button. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm glad you liked the roller coaster ride. It's hot where you live? Well, get ready because I'm coming over. I hope you like cats. Because I'm bringing my cat with me because it's cold here. All right, and there we go. So there's our other little house. And I'm kind of loving it, making sure nobody's behind me. I'm kind of loving that up there. It looks kind of cool, kind of nestled up there. You can kind of see, you know, multi-levels, you know, a couple different levels of things. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. And see that little spot right there, that little balcony? What are your thoughts, my friends? I feel like that's a good spot to start. Let's do it. Let's scaffold on up. Florida is super hot. Well, like I said, get ready because I'm coming over. Hopefully you have good internet because my requirements are good internet. There we go. And we cut that all out of there. Awesome. So we'll start just kind of figuring out where we want to start our little house. So like we talked about before, when we start our house, we're going to watch out because we are under some water. So that's a thing. And then we're just going to carve this out a little bit. There we go. And just giving ourselves enough room to kind of work with here to build a little house. We want to build within the rock, so we just kind of feel like everything is kind of placed within the rock. So I think the people who built the house, they carved into the rock a little bit, but also incorporated quite a bit of it into their design of the house. So that's why we're just opening this up just a little bit. Give us just a bit of room. Okay, awesome. So how do we do this? how do we do this? We have a very small section of land here to work with. It's kind of like a little island. It's only 50? It's actually much colder than that. It's actually much colder than that. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of build this section up just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna bring this piece across here like that. There we go. And I'm gonna create a little balcony. Okay. And I'm gonna see. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not. But we'll see. What I would like to do, let me just grab out a couple more things, is if I could do a house that's kind of on an angle. We'll see. If it doesn't work, you know what we can do? We can take it out. Simple as that. There we go. That does not give us much room to work with, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And we're out of wood, of course. We get started, we're doing our work here, and we run out of wood. It's just right on it, we run out of wood. It's 83 degrees where you are. I'm coming over. Coming over. There we go, awesome. If it's 20, if it was 20 degrees where I am, it better be snowing. Yeah, it's not that cold, but if it was 20 degrees, I'd be like, so here's the deal. If it's gonna be 20, you better be making some cool snow flurries and like cool snowmans and things, because if it's not, if it's just cold and just like sunny out, that's like the worst. There we go. Awesome, all right, beautiful. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab out some polished andesite, and I'm just gonna bring that across here like a so. And there we go, looking good. It'd be nice if I could do like a little window on either side here. I think that would look kind of cool, but we'll see what we got. All right, remember, remind me, don't let the water go through. We don't want to break the dam that we have up there. Just giving us enough room to kind of make a little roof. There we go. What recording software do I use? I use OBS for recording and for YouTube videos. Where do I get my music? I get the music down below. As you can see, there is the music credit in the stream panels down below, and that is Approaching Nirvana. They're super duper awesome, and they allow, you know, YouTubers and streamers to use their music, and they're super duper cool. So we like them a lot. And yeah, you can find their links to their YouTube page and their iTunes and all that good stuff down below. I do need to add some more music. That is a thing. That is a thing. It took me long enough to actually get music set up. Now I just need to add some more stuff to our playlist. We play the same thing over and over, so we need to increase what we've got. So I'm just working on a roof, just kind of figuring it out, kind of getting some things set up. Not 100% permanent at the moment. There we go. And I'm just going to take a little ride down the scaffolding. There we go. Sneak over here. And yeah, I'm okay with that. I think that'll look cool. It's a little bit different. It's got some different shapes to it. What's the outro music? I believe it's still all Approaching Nirvana, and it's called like 305, I think. What editing software do I use? I use Premiere Pro. See this pole going across here? This needs to be pushed out one more block. That was a scar mistake there. How do you sub? Well, you can either follow or sub. Subbing is like YouTube. It's kind of confusing how YouTube works. You know, you can sub on YouTube, and then subbing on Twitch is different. So it's kind of a different, but there's a little button there that'll tell you all the information you need. This little section needs a little bit of work back in that little corner. We'll see what we can do about that. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Get this all the way across there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Something is playing and is making me incredibly sleepy. Oh, the Twitch sleepy music has been activated. The Twitch sleepy music has been activated. How long can we last, do you think? How long can we actually last with the Twitch sleepy music before we just completely fall asleep and we're just totally done? I don't know. I don't know what my breaking point is. Oh, it's not bad. It just makes me so sleepy. Oh, hello, sticky geese. All right, we're switching it up, my friends. We're going rogue here. We're going rogue. We're gonna put something different on this time too, so we're getting really exciting. Here we go. Oh my gosh, we're playing in a whole new playlist. This could get scary. We're going music rogue. This has not been, I've never listened to this album before, so yeah. We're going rogue. Uh-oh, there's somebody talking. I don't even know. I prefer non-vocals, but that's fine. There we go, looking good, looking good. Let's jump over here, let's jump up here. There we go. Let me know if you like the music or not. We can always switch it to another album or not. Have I played Skyrim? Oh, I've played Skyrim, my friend. I've never actually finished the game because I don't think you can finish Skyrim. I feel like that's a game that'll just go on forever. But yeah, I've put so many hours into Skyrim. Good fun all around. I like having a different song on here for once. Sometimes this is a personal flaw. This is a personal flaw for me. I get really stuck in a rut, and I do the same thing over and over. Like, you know, once I get like in a pattern, sometimes it's really hard for me to break that pattern. Huge flaw that I'm always trying to fix. What's Skyrim? Oh my gosh, my friend, we need to introduce you to the wonders of Skyrim. Skyrim is a large, just in a massive open world game made by Bethesda, the same guys who are releasing Fallout 4 on Tuesday. So it's a wonderful game, and I highly encourage you to pick it up for, you know, whatever platform you have, PS3, Xbox 360, PC. It currently isn't on, you know, the current generation consoles, you know, the Xbox One, the PS4, and all that good stuff. But I highly encourage you to definitely check it out on Steam. I believe you'll love it because it's one of the greatest games ever created, and it's a lot of fun. I really love that game. Awesome, let's get back to work, my friends. Let's start carving out here, so we'll give this area just a little bit more life. There we go, looking good, looking good. Let's bring down a quick torch. There we go. And then we'll cut back in here just a smidge bit, just not a lot, just a little. Your laptop doesn't play Skyrim. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. Maybe you have a console or anything maybe it might work on. There we go. Looking good. So I just want to create some walls. That's all I'm looking for. Just some very basic walls. So nothing too fancy at all, my friends. Just some basic walls for now. There we go. Put those back here. There we go. Sweet. Because we're going to see this place from so far down below that we won't see all of these details. Just getting the basics down. Star Wars in 39 days and 7 hours. Could I ever live without Minecraft? I could live with Minecraft. I mean, I could live without Minecraft. I would be sad. Definitely would. Minecraft's a great little outlet, a great creative outlet for me. So yeah, I'd be super duper sad if I didn't have Minecraft, but I'm sure I could find another creative outlet. But yeah, it would definitely be sad without Minecraft. Connect with the enemy. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Check Twitter. I've been checking Twitter. Oh, hey, great question, actually. Yes. When is the next Scar mail vlog. The next Scar vlog mail will come out on Sunday. And like I talked about before, so if you guys have any letters you want to send in for the Scar mail series, we're restarting that next Sunday. So get ready for that. So Scar mail returns next Sunday. And I definitely apologize for all the mail that I got over the summer that I wasn't able to get to in the video because of all the stuff that went on this summer. So I hope you guys understand. But I definitely am going to read all those letters. So if you guys want to get anything in, I'll record the video probably around Thursday. No, not Thursday. That's a doctor's appointment. I'll probably record it on Friday. So if you have any mail or any fan art, definitely send it in and I'll check the box on Thursday and then record on Friday. So yeah, Scar Mail is returning. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And like I said, super sorry about not getting to the mail in the summer. It was just a lot kind of going on. So yeah, I'm excited to record the next Scar Mail. Don't let the water out. No, we're not going to let that water out. No way. All right, let's see how this looks. Okay. You can't see it. That's the problem. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to shave the walkway back a little bit because we can't see it. So let's work on that. So just little things like that. And this is the point when the best thing to do is not to get discouraged. When you have like a little thing and it doesn't look that great, and you thought it was gonna look awesome, and you're like, oh, it doesn't look that great. Don't get discouraged, please. Like, you can always fix it up a little bit. You can always come back and change it. That's the beauty of Minecraft. It's constantly a evolving world. You can constantly shape and change however you want. There we go. Wonderful. Bob, I see Bob over there. I see him. He's back behind that. He's back behind that roof line. Oh, Bob. Ooh, I like this sound. It reminds me of Tomorrowland at Disneyland. Doesn't this song remind you of Tomorrowland? Totally does. Do I have my old intro still? Yes, I do, somewhere. It's probably on my old Apple computer. It's definitely not on my gaming PC. But I know it's there. It's got to be there somewhere. I'm sure the old files are all still there. There we go. See how that we got that kind of arranged? I think that'll be good, and I think we'll be able to see into this area a little bit better than we could before. And I'm just going to open up that section just a smidge bit. And I'm going to come over here and add a little bit of stone. Not a lot, just a little bit across here. There we go. Just a little bit across this section. There we go. Bring that up there like that. And I'm going to cut in just another line going across here. Come on. There we go. And cut that down like so. Awesome. Will Fallout be on my channel? It will, my friend. We're definitely going to be streaming it, and then YouTube, we're going to be kind of strategic about it. I don't want to do a full playthrough. I think a lot of other people will probably be doing that. We're going to do something a little different. We're going to really focus on two aspects of the game. We're going to focus on base building and just general adventuring. So I sometimes in these types of games, when it comes to my channel, I don't always want to follow the storyline. I kind of create my own storylines. So what we're going to do is, at least that's what I wanted to do with Fallout, or not Fallout, but Far Cry 4. But like always, I never get around to it. But with Fallout, what I want to do is create my own kind of little city and my own kind of storylines. That will go on to YouTube, but for Twitch, it might be more of a Let's Play style. You know, I'm still just a little bit hesitant on that particular style. It's just we can't see the particular details that we built into there. Like take for, you know, these two buildings, for instance. You know, I don't know. I like it for the design, but it's still not 100%. Why don't we take a break from it? Because this is another great way. When you're a bit discouraged with your builds, just take a break from it. Take a little break, take a little breather, move away, work on something else, and you might just kind of build up some inspiration in another area for something that you kind of weren't thinking about. You're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go back to that particular build, kind of enhance it. So yeah, All right, I'm gonna go back up here a little bit, up the trail a little bit. I'm gonna see if there's any areas we can, add some more kind of doorways or buildings. And I think maybe like right here would be cool. Maybe a little something right here. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Trying to look around. I'm looking around, just finding some other areas where we can enhance. We don't actually. We're getting pretty full now, so that's a good thing. That's a good problem. That's a good problem to have, is get everything kind of filled up. Maybe up there would look cool. That might be cool. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look for another area. I know there's a couple other areas I wanted to add. There's some spots back there, but I don't think you'll be able to see it from the actual roller coaster. Back here a little bit. I'm actually going to try up there. Right up there in that little spot right there. I think we can add something cool there. So let's get some scaffolding going. There we go. Looking good. And work our way up. Mount Scar. You know what? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's a great idea. That'll give us some time to kind of process what we built, see if we can think of any other improvements for it. Let's go look at the interior of Mount Scar. That's a great idea. Scar Mountain, yes. I know you guys have been excited to see that, so we're going to do that. Let's sleep this night away because nights are creepy. And we got to watch out for juniper bushes. Watch out for any juniper bushes. There we go. Mount Scar hype, yes. So let's sleep this night away, and then we won't have to deal with any creepers on the way. That is correct. Oh, is that a sunrise? That is a sunrise. Well, there we go. We don't actually have to sleep. That's right. So we've named quite a few of the mobs, but we don't actually have a name for a spider. That's a good idea. So that actually came from Daniel on Twitter. So like I said, guys, if you have any questions, you can always shoot me a question on Twitter. Sometimes that goes a little slower than the Twitch chat, so sometimes I'll be able to see it a little easier. Are you having some technical issues today, F1? I'm sorry. Hopefully that gets sorted out. Did we just encounter a whole new Twitch sleepy music song? Maybe not. No, I think it's recovered. I think it's recovered. Do I want 1.9? I do. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for some 1.9 action. We haven't updated, of course, Scarland to 1.9 yet, but we will very soon. What enchantments do I have on my things? Well, let's take a quick look here. So, oh my gosh, I'm still using this fortune pickaxe. My bad. I keep forgetting that. And then, of course, just some basic things. So just all basic enchantments. For building, feather falling's always a must, of course. And then for, your helmet, always kind of having your aqua and your respiration, things like that are always great for building and resource gathering. We need a better trail to get out to this section because it's so hard to get out here because the trail actually ends right here and there's no more trail. So we got to work on that eventually. So we are on our way to Mount Scar. So Mount Scar was made for the fishing cabin project, and this is kind of a rugged terrain, my friends, because we're going where no Scar has gone before, or at least for a very long time. So this is the old fishing cabin crafting headquarters. We took a look at this in our last stream, actually, but this is the actual way into Mount Scar. So these are, of course, all the chests and all the things that we use to build the fishing cabin, which is right out here. So the fishing cabin is down here, so you can see it, looking super cool back here. But we're going into the mountain, my friends. We are going into the mountain. So I actually got a ladder up here. So this is kind of the interior. I've hauled away most of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna die. But anyway, I've hollowed out most of the interior to try to keep building it up. So each time I kind of build it up, I'll cut away different layers here and there to get it, and I never seem to have enough torches, so there's probably going to be some mobs around. Yep, there he is. There he is, my friends. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go away. So what you can do is just add some extra torches here and there. There we go. All right, here we go. We'll keep going. what am I actually working on Twitch right now? Besides taking a look here at the Mount Scar, which we've been talking about for a while, we're working on our Dwarven city. We're adding little houses and different things like that, but we're taking just a quick break to take a look at this. So I think we're actually at the top. I think. The hill keeps getting bigger and bigger, so let's jump out here for now. Fix that up. There we go. We actually need to expand, I suppose. There we go. All the way up. Almost up. There we are. We're at the top. Oh, there we are. We're on the very top of Mount Scar. Pretty awesome. Pretty darn awesome way up here. We can increase the render distance. Let me do that for you. Let's just bump that up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Super awesome. So there's the fishing cabin down there. You can see the bridges. So there's like the bridges. There's the Scarland house over there. So all the little bridges. This is kind of cool, right? Put a flag up here. That'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Like a cool little flag. Epic. Well, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you coming out. Welcome. It's great to have you. So hopefully you enjoy the stream. We're up here on Mount Scar in my world here. I'm taking a look down at the roller coaster project and different things like that. So we're currently working on the roller coaster. We're just taking a quick break to kind of enjoy the view, kind of take a look at all the cool little things. Oh, Scar City. Scar City is actually going to be over here. So our next major build in this world. So what we've done here is we built our houses. We've moved over here to a bridge. We did our terraforming. We built our roller coaster over here. We built our fishing cabin down in this section. And next thing we're going to do, out in this zone right over here, that is going to be, once it kind of, kind of renders in. It's a little slow because we are streaming and encoding video and all that good stuff. But this section over here is going to be Scar City, and it's going to have all the great things the city has: skyscrapers, buildings, houses, and all that good stuff. What are we going to do to finish up Mount Scar? So the mountain that we're on, what it needs is snow. It needs snow-capped mountains, so we need to add glaciers and all that good stuff to the mountain. I think that would look really cool. What's my internet speed? It's between like 120. It's like 100 and 120 for download, and then upload. Sometimes it's like 9 to 12. It kind of goes back and forth. Do a monorail. That'd be awesome. So I'm just going to take just a quick break here just to kind of catch my breath. And then I'm going to go get Jellie. So we're going to have a Team Jellie. So let's get some hashtag Team Jellie in the chat. And I'll be back in 5 minutes to kind of rest my muscles. And I'll see you in just 1 minute. And there we go. We are back with one super tired cat. Look at her. Look at her face. Look at her. Look, she's looking at me with disgust right now. She can't even keep her eyes open. She can't keep her eyes open. She's so tired. Oh, wave to everybody, Jellie. Don't look at my eye. Don't sniff my eye, please. Please. That's awkward and weird. Okay, you open your mouth and you have horrible breath. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Jellie. What have you been eating? Have you ever heard of like a breath freshener? Like at all? Like has that ever crossed your mind? Like, hey, maybe I'll brush my teeth so I don't have a bad breath. Has that ever crossed your mind? No, hasn't ever. Poor Jellie, you're so tired, aren't you? Tiredest cat of all time. Here, guys. Oh, good old Jellie. She's super tired. So, wave goodbye, everybody. Wave goodbye to everybody. See you later, guys. Can I get that on a loop? Can we get that on a loop? I want that Jellie's paws just going. That needs to be on a loop right now. See you later, Jellie. She's going right back to bed. So that's a thing. And there we go. It looks like everything is actually finally genned in up here. So look at that view. Oh my gosh. You got the Scarland transportation system out in the distance. You've got, the Scarland house and the barn and all that good stuff. You have the suspension bridge. You have Penn Scar out in the distance, and of course the roller coaster there. And then over there, that's Scar City. all looking super awesome. But yeah, it's kind of cool to see everything up in the distance. Come back, Jellie. Yeah, Jellie's actually getting right back to where she was, right back to sleep. Yeah, so if you want to make that a GIF or something, check the archives after the stream because that is amazing. Timestamp 1 minute and 30 seconds, an hour and 30 seconds. What's my favorite build? The roller coaster, looking straight out there, looking super fancy. Oh, Cats, your internet dropped too, and I think F1's was too. It's a bad internet day, my friends. It's a bad internet day. She doesn't like the camera. I don't know. I don't know why she doesn't like the camera, but she's just got a thing for it, you know? Let me drop the render distance down back to its normal place. There we go. And let's roll. We got more work to do. Should we take the express route down? All right, let me know, guys. Should we take the express route? And it's raining again. My gosh, is it always raining? It's raining in real life. It's raining on the game. Why is this a thing all the time? Even though we do need the rain super bad, so. Here we go! Woo! Oh no! Oh good! Oh good! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! We almost hit that. We almost hit that. We almost hit like that block right there. That was almost a thing. That was almost a bad thing. That was almost a bad thing. So that's Mount Scar. Kind of cool. That's still needs some more work. Yes, Jellie has no patience for any Twitch shenanigans. Hello, Skeleton. How are you? Good? Great. I'm gonna hit you with my shovel. I gave you a heart attack. Oh, by the way, Bob gave me a heart attack. He blew up this whole section over here, so I gotta repair it. We're missing some sand, and this section still needs some more sand to be put back in there. So yeah, thanks, Bob. It's appreciated. It's always nice of you to stop by and share your love and all that good stuff. You just finished the Modern House garage? Well, awesome, awesome. I'm glad you liked it and you're building along. You love the s'more house? That's awesome. So I was reading some, like, I've always said that I goofed up in one of my Scarland tutorials, like the roof line. Like I didn't show like an integral part, but it was like my very first time ever trying to do a tutorial. I've done thousands afterwards, but people are always harping on that, always upset about that. But people were complaining recently about something I did in the original Modern House, like that there was like a mistake in one of them, and there's absolutely no mistake. You know, sometimes people see something in the comment like there's a mistake at whatever point, but then people sometimes like be like, yeah, there was a mistake, but no, there wasn't. I can guarantee you. I even saw good Cats had commented on that and said there was no mistake or something in there too. I was looking through. Sometimes it's best not to look at comments on older videos. You know, I like looking at comments on videos that are new. So those are subscribers. Those are you guys, you know, commenting different things like that. But when you go back to videos that are older, like that's, you know, newer people finding the videos or whatever. And sometimes those comments are the negative ones. You got to look at the comments right when the video first comes out because those are the good comments. Those are from your subscribers. You know, you can get the amount of 5-year-olds in that comment. Ridiculous. Yeah, it was on Modern House episode 2. Like I was so confused. And I saw your comment on there. It made me feel better. I'm like, there we go. At least there's some sane people here. I was like, that's good. Please ride the roller coaster. We definitely will. We rode it not too long ago, but we're definitely gonna ride it again soon. So we're just gonna kind of wait. I was hoping to wait out the storm here, but looks like that storm's just gonna stay. So we're just gonna move on, I guess. I was hoping to sleep the night away, but let's actually work a little bit more on our downstairs area, and then we can work on this upper level here. Because I got some things I want to do on the top. Where do I look for clay for build? So places I've found clay, because I don't have a mesa, where I found it is in a few swamplands, and then Minecraft, because this of course was beta world, so Scarland was generated in beta, and clay was generated in almost all the waterways in beta. So I've cleared out most of those original areas, so now finding clay is a little more difficult. in newly generated areas. Mindless LMG, welcome. Let's see here. So let's check our inventory here. Get rid of that, get rid of this, and it's time to disorganize my chests once again. It's time to disorganize my chests and get rid of some of these stairs. We got so many of them. So just trying to consolidate my inventory just as much as I can. Get rid of you. There we go. We'll keep some of our scaffolding ready to go. Keep that. Let's get some more stone. There we go. Let's roll. No, that's a big, oh gosh, he did it. He did it. Oh, he did. He blew up. Oh gosh. Ah. Oh, nice job, Creeper. Good job. Good job there. You broke like 2 blocks. Good job, bro. Good job. You did a really great job today. Your parents will be proud of you. Oh man. There we go. Pretty much fixed. That guy's Creeper parent is so proud of him right now. He blew up 2 blocks. I support a football team. If you're talking about like football as in like American football, not really. Like soccer, I don't really watch soccer. I don't really watch too much sports, so I don't really get into sports too much. Sports is a thing that I just don't like watching it. I don't know. I just don't find watching sports to be too entertaining. I like playing sports. That's fun. But just watching it just doesn't ever appeal to me too much. There we go. Looking good. I'm just kind of getting this stonework kind of worked up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe even we can do something back here, but I'm not sure. I think right up here might be a cool spot, or maybe even back there might be cool. Let's see what we can do. Let's try something like this. Let's grab out some stairs here. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make like a little pathway along here. I think might be cool. So maybe we could just do something like this. Just really slight little bit of detail along here. And it makes it just look like, you know, there's like a little walkway leading up and away from this area of the kind of underground city and away into the cave. And of course we're out of oak wood, so let's go get some more of that. This is the best Minecraft world you've ever seen. Well, thank you so much. I very much appreciate you saying that. There's a lot of other beautiful Minecraft worlds out there, but I'm so glad you enjoy this one. There we go. So as you can see, this little section right here we're working on, what I want to do is I want to actually cut this part out. So this is just a slight hint of something. That's what we want. We don't want this to even almost look, we don't want this even to be functional to even walk on. We want this to just give the hint of a walkway leading away. Just little details like that. It's things you'll never even see, really, but when you do look for them and they're not there, you're like, something's just not here. Something's not here that might be, it's supposed to be here. And sometimes it's good to try to remember those little details. There we go. So just a little walkway leading out from this area. I think that looks pretty cool. There we go. And then let's just clean this up a little bit. There we go. Nice. And then right here, we're gonna do a nice little doorway. So this will be like a cool little door. There we go. And then we can, let's see, how do we want to do our doorway? Will I be at VidCon next year? Hank wants to have gamers there, really? I always thought that VidCon was more for the vloggers and things of that nature. So yeah, I didn't know that the Vlogbrothers actually wanted gamers there, which is kind of a surprise to me. But yeah, if that's a thing, if they actually invite actual gamers this year, I'm totally willing to go. You guys know where VidCon is, right? Who knows where VidCon is, and who knows what's right next to VidCon? I'd be more than willing to go to VidCon because there's something next to it that I love And I'm sure you guys could probably guess what that is. So what we're doing over here, we're just making a little doorway, just a little doorway through here. Nothing too fancy, nothing too fancy, just a little something there, just a little something cool to have here. There we go. So I'm waiting in the chat. You guys know what's next to VidCon. How long has YouTube been a full-time job? It's not a full-time job. I do YouTube for the fun of it. I don't do this to support myself. There we go, looking good, and jump down here and put that along there, looking good, awesome. Disneyland, yes, you got it, Disneyland, yes. VidCon is in Anaheim, and it's literally like across the street and maybe like an extra like 5-minute walk from Disneyland. Actually, it was more of a 5-minute, or it was maybe more like a 15-minute walk, because when they built California Adventure, it made the walk quite a bit longer from. Oh, hello, how are you doing? I see you like my walkway. But yeah, if that's true, if they're kind of hoping to incorporate gamers into there, because why on earth would you not? Considering that VidCon is becoming more and more just YouTube related. Like YouTube does a lot of announcements there and stuff like that. It should be more about all types of YouTube content, not just vlogging and things like that. So that's cool if that's the case. I'm happy about that, actually. There we go, looking good. Now we got a cool little doorway over here, looking super fancy. There we go, put that right there. Yeah, I like that. So now what we need to work on here is just getting a little bit of a railing. So just want to add just a small little railing across here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap this over here. I'm going to bring this down one level like so. Oh, cut that out of there. Cut that out of there, cut that out of there. Bring that down to there. And I'm just going to put a little railing across here. Just a little extra detail here and there. Always make things nice. Have I killed the Ender Dragon before? No, I've actually never killed the Ender Dragon. Kind of amazing. Scarland, originally when the Ender Dragon was added to Minecraft back in beta, or actually I guess technically that was the release of beta when that was added. I tried looking for it because I was going to make a video of it, and Scarland didn't have an end, and it still does not, apparently. So when you guys get the world, maybe you guys can find it for me, because I've looked and I've used all the necessary things to find an end. It's not like I don't know how to find one. And yeah, it's no go. There's literally no end. Scarland has never generated a village, never generated a well. It's never. I'm gonna kill that skeleton somehow. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill that skeleton. Where is he? I'm gonna sneak up behind him. I'm gonna sneak up behind. There he is. There he is. He was trying to get me. Gosh. Oh my gosh, that skeleton. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that skeleton. Oh, that skeleton. Oh my gosh, that skeleton really irritated me. So you see this little walkway over here? I like that. It kind of looks like you kind of meet up with this tunnel right here for the actual minecart. So I think that's kind of cool. That thing made me so upset. I totally don't remember what we were talking about. So you guys are gonna have to remind me. So please remind me. Please remind me. There we go. So just a little extra detail right there, and I think that looks good. Okay, do we have any andesite on us? We don't. We don't. Ender Dragon, of course. Okay, so yeah, Ender Dragon wise. So Scarland, we've never gotten to like a village or anything in this world, and we've done a fair bit of traveling. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is. I'm certain we're gonna find something eventually, but there might be something messed up with Scarland because it's an old, very old world. It's had a lot of iterations of snapshots and different things put upon it. So I'm just looking to see if there's any andesite hanging around here. Let's grab some of these guys. So yeah, I don't know. It's I just really do hope we can find something eventually. No, got no andesite. The audio is not synchronized. We'll do a little synchronization test. Jump. Do we jump? All right, let's see. Jump. Checking the preview. That looks okay to me. It's okay to me for now. I'll check it better after the stream. The audio is wrong. Did it just go out of sync now? Because nobody mentioned this before. H2R2, thank you so much for coming out. We'll see you next week. Yeah, it might be, you know, Twitch is an incredibly beautifully complex machine, and everybody gets Twitch in a different way. Like everybody, you know, there's all sorts of different, you know, quality settings and different things like that. People are on all sorts of different platforms. You know, some people are watching this on their computers. Some people are watching this on their phones, their tablets, their TVs. You know, all these things are displaying in different different resolutions, different frame rates, different audio things. You know, so it's a beautiful orchestra that this all actually comes together. But sometimes there are hiccups here and there, and that's when you might experience some lag, some audio sync issues. But yeah, it's just a case sometimes with Twitch. I'm just kind of amazed that there even is a Twitch, and just a weird old guy playing Minecraft can broadcast to 200 people. So I don't know. I think that's really cool that we're able to do what we can. Sometimes there's little hitches here and there, but it's an amazing platform. There we go. It's a platform and YouTube, so I'm kind of considering these two the same thing, that anybody could take advantage of it and try to broadcast and try to make something of their content they want. And that's the beauty of these two things. If this was a time when you wanted to make something, and you know, just a few years ago, you would have to go to a lot of gatekeepers of, you know, different entertainment things. And hey, I want to play Minecraft. Oh, okay, no. But that's pretty much what you would get from those people. Nowadays, you want to do something, you got a crazy idea, you want to like create some form of video entertainment or something, there's free platforms that you can just take right advantage of and go right to work. So that's what the beauty is of Twitch and YouTube and all that good stuff. I'm still looking for more places to add more little houses. But yeah, I think that's probably good. I think that's actually probably good for the houses for now. I think we've got some really good ones all built up and ready to go. We can always come back and you know, add some more, but I think that's a good mix of them. I wish I had more room to build more, but unfortunately we're out of room at this point. So we're gonna clear out our inventory here, and we're gonna go topside, and we're gonna start working a little bit on our river. So we have an additional river and waterfall to start working on, so we're gonna work on that. What's my favorite block in Minecraft? That is the dirt block. You might be thinking I'm kidding on you, but I'm not. I love the dirt. That's how we made Mount Scar. He has so many materials. Yes, well, that's what happens when you know, work on the same world since 2011. You just start building up lots of materials, avoiding the prickly bush. Favorite candy? Somewhere between like a Butterfinger and M&M's. Somewhere around there. There we go. All right, having a little snackaroo. Awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna grab out some of these materials here. There's some andesite hiding out. Look at you. Look at you, andesite, hiding over there. Look at you, get some coarse dirt. Beautiful, love coarse dirt. Probably my second favorite block. Grab a little bit of gravel. There we go. So, let me know what you guys think. Do you like the original gravel texture or the newer texture? You might be thinking new texture, Scar. Well, I'm thinking they re-texturized the gravel back in 2012. But if you remember the old, texture, what one do you like better? Do you like the old one or the new one? Let me know in the chat, old or new. I don't know. Sometimes I like the old one in a way, but the new one, I wish the new one had more contrast. That's really the only complaint that I really have with the gravel, is if it had a little bit more, more contrast to it. All right, and then let me grab out some acacia leaves if I've got some. There they are, looking awesome. Grab out some extra dirt. Awesome, and what else do we need? We've got that, looking good, looking great. Our shovel, let's fix our shovel. We got the diamonds, ready to rock. Got our shovel ready to roll. There we go. Boom and a bam. We've got that all set up and ready to go. Throw that back in there and let's roll. So it's kind of mixed, really. It's kind of mixed. Kind of old, kind of new. I'm quite interested in this, actually, to see which one you guys like. And if you're newer to Minecraft and you don't know the differences, you can definitely check the Minecraft wiki and see the two different textures next to each other. Oh, that's right, the cobblestone texture. Now, I prefer the newer cobblestone texture. I forgot about that one, really. But yeah, I would definitely say I like the new cobblestone texture. And by new, I mean this was like in 2011 and 12 that they changed it up, but I prefer this one. Okay, so here's our river. We need to move our river. Our river needs to flow. Our river needs to flow and come all the way through here, and then it needs to kind of like meet up over here. And now we got to kind of decide between ourselves here, where do we want it to go? So if we follow the river line like this, if this is the river line, and if this is the center of the river, and we'll excavate all this out, does the river go through here and kind of work its way between the two roller coaster tracks? Might be kind of cool, my friends, might be kind of cool. What if it even kind of looped back and went under this piece of the track and flowed out down this way? Might be awesome, actually, might be cool. Or it could go this way, of course. The decisions, my friend. So as you can see, this is kind of the general flow that I have, kind of working its way up here. So I'm not exactly sure, but what I'm going to do for the start with this out is I'm just going to start working on this section over here. So start cutting all this out of here. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, there's a river already under here. Apparently there's a river already. We don't even have to do anything. Don't even have to do anything. Have I used World Edit? I did use World Edit for something a long time ago. Oh, that's right. It was the Skyrim build. What I wanted to do with that is take the Skyrim build and add it to my Scar world build. So all my creative builds would be in one world, like we've done with Scarland, having all of my survival builds in one world. Because I've kind of fragmented all of my creative builds in different worlds. And I downloaded, what's it called, with the editing, MC Edit, to do that, but I've never gotten around to actually getting it accomplished by bringing in the underwater sea house, bringing in the Skyrim village, all those things into one world. Someday, my friends, someday we'll get that done. It's time to breach the dam. Once I think about it, I think I'll just go like that for now. So what we're doing here is we're kind of making this river. Now you might be wondering to yourselves, now Scar, there's an awfully weird hill right here, and that's true. Now that hill right there is going to become a really cool waterfall. That's going to be a gigantic waterfall that will flow from the top of that roller coaster track all the way down. And I think that'll be really cool. So when you're actually up on the roller coaster and you're working your way up and you come down, you'll go around the waterfall and then back down. I think that'll look really cool. Will we get that piece done before the roller coaster's finished? I don't know. That might be something we come back and add. A lot of great rides and like attractions, they come back and they plus it up later on in the ride's life cycle, to just kind of get it going again. So we might do that. If we don't get it to this particular first build, we'll definitely come back and work on it. So I want the roller coaster or the river to flow this way. There we go. Awesome. Now we just need to start carving out this rock. So yeah, I think it'll be really cool having Ross River flow through here. Ross River, that's right, we got Ross River. I love that. Have I ever been to Disney World in Florida? Yes, I have actually been there. I haven't been there since 1998, so yeah, it's been a while. It's been a great while. But yeah, I like Disney World. I do. I do prefer Disneyland over Disney World. There's a couple of specific reasons why I prefer it. They're very technical reasons. A lot of people are just like, but Disney World's so much bigger. True, that's very true. But what I like about Disneyland is that all of the rides are very condensed. So when you think of Disney World or something, you see a lot of parks. Where you have about 4 or so theme parks. All of them are spaced out, quite far apart. And some of them have, Star Tours is at NGM or Hollywood Studios, and then Rock and Roll Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror over there, and then you've got the Magic Kingdom doesn't have Star Tours, but at Disneyland, Magic Kingdom has Star Tours, and their version of Tower of Terror, which is in California Adventure, is literally like a 10-minute walk instead of like, a gigantic, undertaking to get from one side of the resort to the other. So what I like about Disneyland is its proximity. Everything is close together. It's more intimate. Everything kind of brought a little closer together. And you can't beat the fact that Disneyland is Walt's park. That's Walt Disney's park. He lived there. He literally lived in that park at times in his apartment above the fire station. So Disneyland's just got a special place that I like it a little bit more. Why did I stop playing Ark? I stopped playing Ark when I had my surgery in the summer, and I had to condense all of my series down to just the bare basics, the main series that I do, because I needed to make a month's worth of videos for my recovery, and I had to cut out all of the extra series like Ark and things of that nature, and then focus just on the main series, Scarland, Stud Tech at the time, and of course the modern house build. So yeah, I had to kind of cut back on some of the series because I had to make an entire month's worth of videos. How do you sub on mobile? That is a great question. I've been on the mobile app of Twitch maybe a handful of times. I'm not 100% sure. If any of one of my super duper awesome mods, maybe you guys know, I'm not 100% sure. So hopefully you guys maybe can help with that. There we go. Just working on the river here. So as you can see, the river kind of will flow over here. And when you're on the roller coaster, watch out for those creepers. When you're on the roller coaster, I think it'll look cool to see a waterway cruising across here, and then you'll dip in under the water. I think that'll look really nice. Swipe right. Oh, we're learning new things today. So if you want to sub to the channel, you swipe right. Ah, we're learning new things. I didn't know that. That's awesome. I mostly watch Twitch on my second monitor on my computer. I rarely watch it on mobile. Except when I was at the hospital, I was watching a lot of Bob Ross, which now Bob Ross is not with us anymore on Twitch, which makes whoa, we are 1 block shy from going under there. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. We're going to lose some track, but that's okay. Okay, we need to go grab some buckets. You know what works great is using the iPad or an iPhone or whatever mobile device you use. Use the Twitch app for dedicated Twitch chat, which is really super cool. Yes, I am over 11,000 followers, and yeah, that was super awesome. We hit that yesterday. Big thanks to all my super awesome scars out there that support the stream so much, and I can't thank you guys enough for all that. Cararius, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in quite some time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How have you been, Cararius? How have you been? There we go. Let me just dump off some extra supplies. Don't look while I do this, guys. Let me just dump off the excess supplies. Let me just dump off all these excess supplies. I do kind of want to keep my coarse dirt. Where'd my coarse dirt go? Come on, coarse dirt. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Awesome. Okay, let's get those buckets that we needed. There we go. There's our buckets. Awesome. Now we can get back to work. What series is this? This is the single player world of Scarland. So this is my single player world where I have been building in this world since 2011. We've been building in survival, doing all that good stuff. And the current project in the world is our roller coaster. And what we're doing is working on some of the landscaping now around the roller coaster. We just finished up building some little Dwarven houses in the underground section of the roller coaster. So right now we're actually taking this river, Ross River, and we're bringing this all the way across here. So we're just kind of adding some extra decorational elements to the area. How do you get your mic to shut off when you're not talking? Oh, you're speaking about a noise gate. So F1, are you on OBS? If you're on OBS, set up a noise gate. A noise gate sets it so that there's a threshold when the microphone will turn on. So if there's background music, think of this as decibels, and they're kind of bouncing back and forth. Say there's little background sounds going up and down, but there's a noise gate, and it won't let the mic turn on until it actually reaches where your voice. So my voice is up here, and there's noise back here. But when I talk, it turns the mic on, and then when I stop talking, it goes down.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Cararius, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Let's get a big thank you to Cararius, and definitely click on Cararius' name and head over to his channel and follow his Twitch channel. Cararius is an awesome YouTuber, and he was a former member of StudTech. So yeah, definitely go over and check him out. And of course, let's get some sub hype in the chat for Cararius. And yeah, big thank you. So we're what, 5 away now from having enough for 2 new emotes? I think we're 5 subscribers away. We're literally getting there really close, which is super, super cool. All right, there we go. And then I just need to actually go down here and check something here. Yeah, this is gonna be a big problem, my friends. This area up here, once we start digging the water down, we're actually going to end up probably breaching down there, and the water is going to flow all over the place. So that's going to be a problem. So we're going to have to fix that up. But yeah, thank you so much for the support, Cararius. Enjoy those jelly emotes. Do I watch Hermitcraft? I do occasionally. I really enjoy the content that all the Hermitcrafters produce. They're all excellent YouTubers and Twitchers and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's a great group of people. How do you get the emotes? By subscribing to the channel. It's a way of helping support the stream, and it's a thank you. There's some extra little details like sub emotes and different things like that. Following is just similar to YouTube, same thing. Subscribing is a little bit different on Twitch than it is on the YouTube. So what I'm doing here is just kind of making this, work out a little bit better. So when we do work on the river, we don't flood our tunnel. There we go. So how have you been, Cararius? Have you been? How's YouTube treating you? Good. How's Blue? How's Fancy? How's Fancy? There we go. Getting all that set up there. So let's bring this. We'll use our coarse dirt for now. We'll come back for this. We're just going to fill in this section so that when we do start working on the river, we don't have any problems. Alright, that'll probably be good for now. I think that's enough for now. Almost 3K? That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, let's do this. Let's get this water laid. Get this water all laid out. Here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to start flowing the river that we've had over there all the way through here. Then we're going to stop it right there, and then we'll figure out where we want to go from there eventually. But we're just going to get the basics done here. Just get the basics started. Sometimes I get way more buckets than I actually need. Just try to get a start to our flow here, kind of start smoothing it all out. Sometimes we use glass, sometimes, or ice, but for today we're just going to use water. What in the world? You know, I would love Minecraft's water to be updated. I would love it to be a little less blue, like a little more natural colors would be awesome. Don't you guys want Minecraft's water to be updated? Like get a little different colors in here. I think would be great. More in line with maybe some of some of those awesome shaders packs that we use for the tours and stuff. Like that water in there is so beautiful, and it makes like modern pools look just stunning. But standard Minecraft water, it's so kind of darkish blue, and it's kind of like, I feel like it could be so much better. So much better. Do you remember when they added swamps to Minecraft, and Notch added this transition? So what he did was he put little green dots of, or at least the artist did. It was in the time when Notch was still at the Mojang, I believe, and they put like little green dots in there. It looked like the water was radioactive. This was in 2011 when we were working on the Scarland museum, and that turned out to be a swamp biome. So all the water turned into this like sickly green color for a while. I love those early days of Minecraft development. I really do miss those days when they would kind of just spring some changes on us. Instead of like the snapshots now that are all kind of like so pre-prepared, and I don't know. It was more. I just like the surprise Friday updates and stuff, like the Halloween update when they added the Nether. Gosh, those were good days, weren't they? Those were good days. I have been loving the Bob Ross Scars. I have very much been loving the Bob Ross. I very much miss him. I very much miss that little rascal. Just want to beat the devil out of him. Some of the memes that have come out of that have just been hilarious. All right, let's take a look at that. Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful that's going to be. I mean, it's not 100%, you know, there. Of course, it's incredibly ugly at this point, but you can think it in your mind like how amazing this is going to look. Do you remember the alpha days? They were good. You know what I don't miss? I don't miss not being able to put stairs upside down. Not something that I miss. Don't miss that at all. Rest in peace, devil. There are so many memes that have come out of the Bob Ross marathon that are amazing. So I used to watch Bob Ross, and it was always kind of funny watching him. But watching him on Twitch with the Twitch chat have made that series just so much better. So much better. I don't think you could watch Bob Ross again without the Twitch chat. It just wouldn't be fun anymore. Do I like doing YouTube? Of course I like doing YouTube. That is one of the main things I do. Probably 80% of what I do is on YouTube, but I really love Twitch. I love the community we have on Twitch. I love the Twitch itself, the people who run Twitch, all awesome people. I've met a few, and they're all super incredible people. And they actually love what they're doing, and they're always trying to work towards making the experience for broadcasters, for viewers better. Sometimes that can't quite always be said for YouTube, unfortunately. But yeah, I love YouTube. I love Twitch. I love what I'm able to do. Super honored every day to be able to make content for you guys and think of new and cool things to build and do in Minecraft. Do you have to be subscribed to follow? No, you can follow just like on YouTube. So subscribing on YouTube, you get videos in your feed. on Twitch, following gets all the live channels in your feed. Subscribing is just another way of supporting a broadcaster. There we go, looking good, looking good. And then we can just start opening this river up, making it all nice and pretty. So eventually we can get this river a little deeper, start adding some banks. So on the banks we can add some coarse dirt and some better materials to make this actually look a little bit nicer. But I just want to get this thing a little bit deeper, just a little bit deeper. Am I ever going to play Minecraft Pocket Edition? I don't know. I'm not going to make any promises that there'll be a Minecraft Pocket Edition series on my channel. Pocket is not something that, you know, I'm just too interested in doing. We have so many, you know, PC things going on, and PC is just, it's my home. This is where I've been playing Minecraft since 2010. So playing it on other consoles sometimes just doesn't feel right. So I'm not saying I'll never do anything. I never say never. Well, I say it never to say I never will say never, but I never really say no to any particular series unless it's something like League of Legends, because I will never do that, because there's superstars who play that and I can never ever compete with that. So so yeah, that may be a series that I'll never do, but any Minecraft things, I never say I'll never do it, because you never know. Oh, there we go. We're breaking through. I don't think that's actually the area we're concerned about. Yeah, I have nothing against League of Legends. It looks like a fun game. It's just, you know, I might play it. I may someday just try it to see what it's like on my own, but I wouldn't make a series of it, because there's already just millions and millions of people that are highly talented and much better at it than I would be. So I stick to what I'm decent at. What made me start YouTube? We talked a little bit about that earlier in the stream. I like creating content, no matter what it is. Painting, drawing, photography, anything along those lines. Creating videos was just something that looked really fun. And a lot of people on YouTube, between it, be it gaming or any other kind of genre, it just looked like a lot of fun to create content, create videos, things like that. And I started learning how to video edit, different things like that. Learned how to set up, you know, capture devices and stuff like that, which was actually kind of a lot of fun. And yeah, that's how I kind of started. I started in 2011, so it was quite some time ago. How long have I been streaming on Twitch? I have been streaming on Twitch for a little over a year now. So a little over a year now, and we've gathered up quite an awesome group of super awesome scars over here, which is really nice. We started here with nothing, and we've just slowly built it up, and it's been an amazing, year and a little less than a half. Yeah, it's been a little year and a half or so, and it's been an amazing year. We've had some times where we haven't been able to stream all the time. We've missed a couple months here and there, and we only really stream about twice a week, but I think we've got a good balance. Have I ever played Monument Valley? No! I saw that on House of Cards. It looked fun, actually. I remember you guys had suggested that a while back to try it out, but I never quite got into it. Minecraft just takes all my time, you know, trying to come up with new ideas, trying to come up with what's the next build, things like that. It pretty much takes all of my time. Yeah, you're dead, Bob. Oh, he came back again. Oh, he came back. He came back for another strike. I may have played Monument Valley. I may have downloaded it. I might have. This might have been a while ago. Not 100% sure. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to say that I'm going to work on the rest of the excavation of the underground section here off camera, because it gets kind of boring going back and forth. What I'm going to focus on now is starting to build up the terrain. So building up all the terrain, the cool details, things like that. So it kind of cut out some of these sections. So what we're going to need is some acacia wood to kind of clean up these areas. And then we can add some coarse dirt over here. I think that'll look really nice. And then what we can do here, let's see what we can do. Let's actually cut this section out. There we go. We'll cut this out too, and we'll cut in here a little bit. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. And then we'll open up this a little bit. Like I said, we'll do most of the more excavation stuff. I'll do that off camera. I'll just turn on a podcast and go to town down here. But let's work on some of the more detail-oriented stuff. There we go. Awesome. Have I ever played Flappy Bird? No, I never got into Flappy Bird. Wasn't there a time when the developer of Flappy Bird, didn't he? I think it was a guy in like the Philippines. I thought somewhere. I know I can't remember exactly where he lived, but he was just a guy. I thought maybe just a guy in an apartment and made this crazy game that everybody loved or something. But then he didn't like the success of it or something along those lines, and then kind of removed it from the Play Store and the iTunes and all that stuff. Is that true, or am I thinking of another game? I can't remember. This was quite some time ago, I suppose. There we go. Looking good. So just cleaning up these poles along here. Just kind of cleaning them up, getting some detail built up. There we go. Nice. Awesome. So how are we doing in the chat? How are we doing today, guys? It's true? So yeah, I thought that was the story. Yeah, he didn't like how popular it was, which is just odd, but you know, everybody's different, I suppose. You'd think he would be happy with the success that everybody enjoyed his game, but maybe there was just too much success, I guess. I guess that could be a thing. I guess if things are just gotten too wild and like, you know, people are just knocking down your door trying to, you know, do this or that, maybe it does get a little crazy. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I have not played a lot of mobile games. So when you ask me if I played a lot of mobile games, the answer is not a lot. Not a lot, my friends. I really hate microtransactions with a bit of a passion. So I don't play that many. Because I really hate this new style of some games. It's like, hey, you just built a building. Would you like to make it become a super building for $5? We can speed up the process. Or you can wait 2 hours and then it'll be a super building. But you don't want to wait, right? How about you give us $5 now and then you can have your super building? And I'm like, I'm just going to turn the game off. Is that okay? I don't like that style of games. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old-fashioned gamer, I guess. I just like to buy the game, play the game, not have to do any of these microtransactions. Not a fan. Not a fan, as you can tell. Am I just being a grumpy old gamer? I don't know. Let me know. Agreed? Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only grumpy old gamer over here that doesn't like microtransactions. That's good. It's good stuff right there. Yeah, I mean, when mobile games came out, they were awesome. And then somebody got the bright idea to start like this whole microtransaction. Hey, you know, I love games like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love, you know, SimCity, things like that. They start adding those to mobile, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, best day ever. And then I'm like, wait a second, how come I can't finish my house? No, I don't want to wait 2 days for the best, you know, building ever. It's just like, ugh, don't like that. I wish that wasn't like a business model. I mean, I'd be willing to give you like $10 never to see a microtransaction or a timer ever again for your game, but that's not a thing apparently. Hey, wait, I want my dirt back. Hey, get back in my inventory. You sneaky little dirt. You're just trying to get right out of my inventory, weren't you? You guys like the different album that's playing today in the background? It's a little different. It's a little, I like it. It's different. Why am I offline? I'm not. I'm actually live right here, right now. You could even ask me any question about Jellie that you want right now, and I'll answer it. If I see your comment, I might miss it. I'm so sorry if I do. I'll try to go back. So what I'm doing here is just trying to build up the terrain a little bit so that when you're on the roller coaster, you see kind of a cool little mountain thing that kind of flows downward. See how I'm trying to step the dirt down a little bit. So I'm starting up here a little bit higher so that it kind of has kind of a cool design. Now what we can do from here is build a tree on top of this and do all sorts of fun little landscaping things, but just building the base and getting that all set up. So just getting the really basic shape of this hill done. There we go. And as you can see how this will flow, I think it'll look really nice. It'll look similar to what we've done on the other sides. There we go. See how it kind of slowly steps down like this? And then we can come over here and then just saw out that last piece there and then kind of cut out this one. And I think it'll look kind of cool. What's my favorite kind of jelly? Well, I'm gonna break your heart. I do not like jelly. I've never liked jelly. Never liked jelly at all. I like peanut butter and not peanut butter and jelly. I know, it's weird. My cat's name's Jelly, but I don't like jelly. No, I wasn't talking about you. No, sorry, Jelly. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about jelly. The jelly stuff that you put on your toast. Yeah. What breed is Jelly? Jelly's an American short hair. When Roller Coaster Tycoon World comes out, will I stream it? I will make a stream. I will make a series on YouTube. We're doing it all. We're doing it all. We're doing it all for that series. I'm very excited for that series to come out. There we go, looking good. So as you can see, that whole pattern that kind of flows down here, I think that'll look really nice. And then once we get a little farther here, we get the waterfalls built up there. It's gonna be a show place, my friends. It's gonna be a show place. So let's work over here a little bit. I want to carve out this section just a little bit more, kind of bring in the water just a little bit to here. There we go, making that come into be a little bit. There we go. Awesome. And then we can kind of sneak on over here and just fill up this area so we don't lose too much more water. There we go. And looking good. Well, there we go, guys. I think we're well past our 2 hours, so I'm starting to get a little tired, and my oxygen tank is like that. It is almost gone. So when that's gone, the stream unfortunately comes to an end. So we've got a little left, and we can finish out the stream now. So if you guys have any Q&A questions, you can always go #Q&A_Scar, and you can send over some questions. I'll try to answer as many as I can. You can also send it to me on Twitch, or we are on Twitch, Twitter. You can send it to me on Twitter. And yeah. Roller Coaster Tycoon World has mixed reviews. What do you think? Yes. The module that you create roller coasters is a little bit hard to use at this point, which is a little bit concerning to me. I was able to play it a little bit more after I finished recording, and I noticed a few more issues than I did when I was recording. When I recorded, those were my very first impressions of the game. So if you go back to my Roller Coaster Tycoon first impressions, it literally is my first impressions. And they were quite positive. When I played again, I did notice some more bugs, but I don't feel like they're game-changing bugs that would make it so I'm just like, no, I don't want to buy the game. I am concerned about the game in a couple ways, but we haven't seen, you know, the flat rides. We haven't seen the kind of the financial systems of the game. We haven't dealt with like staff and all that good stuff yet, or the visitors, the peeps. I don't know. I'm gonna hold my judgment till I see Beta 2, which comes out relatively soon. But I'm still pretty excited about the game. I think they can fix the issues that have come up with the game, but if Roller Coaster Tycoon World turns out not to be good, don't worry, because I got your back, because Planet Roller Coaster is just a couple months away from release, and those are the guys who made Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, so I have quite a bit of confidence in them. They made one of the most amazing trailers for their games that I've ever seen. It was super awesome. The feels, all that stuff, it was amazing. So look up Planet Roller Coaster. It looks really cool. That's my backup, if you will. That is my backup if Roller Coaster World's not good. When am I going to start painting? Probably not this week. I might play around myself, but we won't see a stream for maybe a week or two because we've got Scar mail coming up soon, and then I have a bunch of Doctor stuff this week. My goals for YouTube? My goals are... My only really goal at the moment is to incorporate some non-Minecraft content that people enjoy. So just finding some different games that people enjoy. It's my goal at the moment. I've passed all the goals that I ever set for my channel. So now it's just kind of finding little fun things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for there. Just my always goal is just to make everybody enjoy the videos. So if people are enjoying the videos, my goals are met. Okay, we've got a situation here, my friends. We've got a bit of a situation here. I'm trying to do this I'm trying to be tactical. Trying not to blow up anything. Get this out of here, get you out of here. At least they're all on fire. That makes things easy. Hey, you got me on fire. That's mean. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're gonna ride the roller coaster before we head out. Unless that oxygen tank runs out, and then I'm done. Am I still gonna make a giant Jellie statue? We might. You know I've mentioned it before. I'm awful at making like statuary things. The sea monster was my really first attempt ever at something of that size or scale. So you know, I'm not that great at statues, so we'll see. We might make a Jellie sometime. I would probably do it in an area that's a little away from Scarland, so it'd be kind of like a fun mystery when you find it. Do I have any plans or layouts for Scar City? I do not have any layouts, unfortunately, yet. But I do have plans for different builds. So I don't have the general layout of the area yet, but I do have some stuff planned for the actual builds of themselves. So planning and stuff like that is what I need to do. I'm way behind in getting that set up. Park, well, welcome to the stream, and you're just in time for a little roller coaster action. Am I gonna update the Scarland Museum? I'm almost feeling like just leaving it the way it is and just doing another one. Because building additional rooms in a sand mountain is not fun. So I might actually just, maybe we do Scarland Museum 2.0 in another area, maybe within the city. So we might do that. How much longer is the stream? Not too much longer, my friend. We're just riding the roller coaster as we wrap up today. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, you can always go hashtag Q&A Scar, and then of course you can send it to me on Twitter also. Please respond on the PS4. Now, if I haven't got to a friend request or a message on the PS4, I definitely apologize. I get a sizable number of them, so sometimes it takes a little bit to go through them all. And yesterday was literally the first day I've been on the PS4 in a very long time. So I will definitely get to that. Do I have a server? No, I do not currently have a server, but look forward to something coming maybe at the start of next year. So this coming 2016. Yes, Scar City's coming up as the next major build. Like I said, there might be some smaller builds in front of it, but Scar City is the next major build, kind of like the roller coaster or the farms or different things like that. And here we go. We can take a look at some of our progress in today's episode. Oh yeah, look at that house on the right side is my favorite. I think that one looks really nice. Close your eyes, guys, because spoilers burn your eyes. Aquarius, my Steam's just Good Times with Scar. Good ways of getting to me. Best ways are always kind of through Twitter. For longer messages, the best way, kind of a secret way, is Twitch messages. I don't get a ton of Twitch messages, so that's a good place to go. Sending me anything on YouTube is just, unfortunately, that is like a black hole that you would throw like entire galaxies into, and they would disappear. So yeah, definitely avoid like messages on YouTube because that is actually spammed quite heavily. But Twitch, relatively not. So it's kind of a nice place because the messages I do get on there are from subscribers and stuff like that, and not just somebody just spamming me for the heck of it. So yeah, longer messages can definitely be sent to Twitch. I usually check them before I start streaming each week. Can I play other games besides Minecraft on Twitch? Well, I was just talking about my goals for Twitch and YouTube. Like I said, I had some follower goals, like 100,000. We beat that. We doubled that on YouTube. The main goals of my channel right now are just always to make sure you guys are happy and enjoying the content. Second goal is to incorporate new content into the channel, keeping our Minecraft videos the way they are, but always working and improving them. But by adding different things like oh, this is broken. I forgot. I need to fix this. By adding different things like other games. Like why you hurt me? Why you do these things to me? Oh, you sneaky little rascal, aren't you? Yes, you are. I've been watching way too much Bob Ross. I'm calling everybody a rascal. But anyway, guys, I cannot thank you guys enough for all the support today by coming out, hanging out with me, and of course, all the new subscribers. It's been very much appreciated.